Good morning, students. Hello, how are you? Today I will start your new chapter, geography lesson. This is a poem. This was written by Brian Patton. He was born in Liverpool and grew up in working class neighborhood. Uh, his first collection of poems was Little Johnny's Confessions, which published when he was just 21 years old. Patton is also well known for his best selling poetry collections for children, most famously Gargling with Jelly, that was published in the year 1985, and Juggling with Garbles, which was published in the year 2000, from which the poet has been taken. Let us start our poem. Geography lesson. This poem is about a teacher and how he influenced his students. The poet feels that we learn from our teacher is much more important than the books they teach us. With what have you learned from your teachers? So this is poem is about the teacher and how the poet, being a student, he influenced his other students. Means how the teacher motivate their students to learn their lessons. The poet, who was himself a student, gives the more important to the teaching style of his teacher rather than studies his books. So he gives more importance to his teachers rather than the books. He believed that teachers teaching is the best of all because they clears your doubts, your ideas, the information that you want to, and which help the student to develop by their own. The teachers are the ideals of the students. Let us go through this poem. I will learn line by line, stanza by stanza, then I will explain you. Okay, so let us begin our first stanza. Our teacher told us one day he could leave and sail across a warm blue sea, the places he had only known from maps and all his life had longed to be. Here the poet suggests us that his teachers told them one day he would leave his teachership or his job or his profession, and then he planned to sail across a blue sea in the warm weather. And as he was a geography teacher, and he taught the students about the different places, locations, and therefore the teacher wanted to visit the places that he discussed about in his class with the help of maps or globe or atlas, and he wanted to roam all those places lifelong. Now let us move to the second stanza. The house he lived in was narrow and grey, but in his mind's eye he could see sweet-scented jasmine clinging to the walls and green leaves burning on an orange tree. So, students, in this stanza, the poet was telling us that actually his watch was very small and it was grey in color, which he was staying there for a long number of years and get bored with that surroundings, with that environment. So he wanted to change his environment and was very much interested to explore to new places. He was planning in his mind to visit a beautiful house which has a sweet scented jasmine flower that blooms in its wall, and the green leaves burning means here in the bright warm sun ray is the green leaves sown मतलब चमकना on an orange trees. So let us read our third stanza of this poem. He spoke of the lands he longed to visit, where it was never ever cold. I couldn't understand why he never left and shook off the school's stranglehold. So, students, in this stanza, the poet was telling that his teacher wanted to visit those lands or those places that he planned to visit, but the places he wanted to visit was never drab, means it must be colorful, bright, warm places, but he was not interested to go to the cold places or cold areas. But then the poet thought he could not understand why the teacher never left, means never left his job or his profession, and he was so much busy in his profession, so that he could not able to make the leisure time out from his busy profession at school. So let us read the fourth stanza of this poem. Then halfway through his final turn, he took ill and never returned. He never got to that place on the map where the green leaves of the orange tree burned. So, students, in this stanza, the poet suggests that his teacher was ill in the middle of their final term and then never returned to school from his illness. He also said that his teacher never visited those places which he was planning to go on the maps, mostly where the weather is warm, bright, and the green leaves of the orange tree burned, means sown due to the bright sun rays. Let us move to the fifth stanza. The maps were redrawn on the classroom wall. His name forgotten, he faded away, but a lesson he never knew he taught is with me to this day. So, students, in this stanza, the poet was telling that a new teacher was appointed in place of that old geography teacher because he was ill, and the maps again were redrawn on the classroom on walls, means on the blackboards, and the old teacher name was actually forgotten slowly by everyone because he was not able to come to school, but the lessons that geography teacher made him learn through his teaching never be forgotten by the poet. So till the day he remembered the words, the teaching of his old geographical teacher, because the teachers are like your ideals. So what they have taught it must be just being in your mind, and you never forget those things until your life. So these things are very much important through all of your life. So the things that you are getting from your teacher is very much important because that is very much understandable, and it is very much easy to grasp the things that your teacher presented to you. So the last paragraph of this poem, let us go through this last paragraph. I travelled to where the green leaves burn, to where the ocean's glass clear and blue, to places our teacher taught me to love, but which he never knew. So this is the end of the last paragraph. Now actually the poet was saying he was travelled to those warm, bright places where the green leaves sown. He also visited to the places where the teacher was planning to the clear blue oceans or the warm oceans, and he really loved those beautiful places which his teacher actually planned to go or aimed to go, but still his end it was just a plan for his teacher which was not fulfilled. He never knew or visited those places, but now these places were roamed or explored by the poet himself to fulfill his teacher's dream. So he is very much aggressive to make his teachers the dream fulfilled by the poet. So this is the end of the poem. I will send the question answers in your group, so please read the poem. If you have any doubt, please ask me in my WhatsApp group. Goodbye, have a nice day.